What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talking ENT. Hit that like and hit the sub and also comment as well. Also hit the notifications too, so that you're able to get all of my videos. I wanted to talk about the Dame Dash and Hova situation, or Jay Z rather, uh, right now. And for those of y'all that don't know, they're already in a legal battle between each other because of for over the Rockefeller issue. Of course, Rockefeller was major label back in the days that really took the entire surface by storm. Rockefeller used to run things. Um, I still remember when the I think it was the Rockefeller and Def Jam tour. Like that's just that was a classic. That was a classic a classic tour, you know. Uh, but anyways, the issue that Dame Dash and the accusation that he's making is that he's saying that uh, Hove took Dame's streaming rights for reasonable doubt. You know, he and let me just read it. It says for the last few weeks, Dame and Jay have been disputing in court about a proposed NFT of the classic 1996 album. Now, uh, Dash is contending that Jay Z transferred the streaming rights to Reasonable Doubt from Rockefeller to S. Carter Enterprises LLC without any prior authorization. S. Carter Enterprise LLC is owned solely by Jay Z, and so he basically transferred the streaming rights to himself. Dash team claim, according to a brief transcript of the court papers obtained by Hollywood, a reporter Dame is claiming unjust enrichment, breach of uh, fiduciary duty, replevin, and conversion. He's currently seeking at least 1 million in damages. It was initially reported that Dash wanted to sell the copyright for Jay's debut album, something the judge quickly shut down. Look, this is my thoughts on it. Okay, these two have been at each other's necks for quite some time. This isn't anything new, and Dame Dash does have a point. I do see what he's saying, even though that Jay Z pretty much was the cash cow at Rockefeller, and they started they started Rockefeller together. Uh, the thing is though is that I don't see any middle ground. Because I have, if some of y'all don't know, I have Reasonable Doubt as one of my top five albums of all time. Okay, that's a classic, and I also like uh, the first Blueprint album. Those were my two favorite out of all the Jay Z, and I like the Black album too as well. But that's a whole nother story. But Reasonable Doubt, I can see why uh, Dame is rather pissed off about this. He is seeking $1 million to Jay Z. That's really nothing. But I hated that these guys they fell out. Jay Z and Dame Dash, at one point, you had to go through these guys because they were running everything. They had a good run. I would say about a decade or so. They were really running things, and the fact that they were, you know, they were kind of attached to Def Jam, and then because you got to think about it. Def Jam, Rockefeller, then you had, Dipset, then you had Rough Riders. During that time, man, the East Coast, they were running things during that time. Talking about late '90s, early 2000s. There everybody wanted Jay Z on the. He was being featured on a lot of people's songs. I think where he really took off was after Reasonable Doubt. That's when he really took off, and then it further, because after Biggie had died, they were looking for somebody to cling on to, and then once Pac had died too. I mean, once Pac died, then after Biggie had passed on, they were really looking for somebody to really cling on to. It was like Jay Z was next in line. It was between Jay Z and Nas or whatnot. And, they both hit the ground running. But in terms of the battle, of course Nas, he had the ether or whatnot. But in terms of business and money making and marketing, as far as I would say more sure star appeal, it was Jay Z, hands down. You know, so, but that's not what this is about. Hopefully, man, they get this settled. I like both guys. I pick a lot of Dame Dash's brain, because he's a profound business mind. He doesn't always come out the way that people want him to come out, but he does have good points. And the Drink Champs uh, interview was epic. That's an epic interview, and if you ever get a chance to, just go watch it. Dame Dash, you could tell that this guy, he knows business. Now everybody's not gonna come, like a Jay Prince, real calm, cool, and collected. There's some guys that you know have a just a no nonsense, not taking any type of bullshit type of personality. And not to say that guys like Jay Prince do either, but the way that they come across are really different. But they both have great business minds, just the same as well as as Master P, uh, and uh, Brian Williams, Brian Baby, and Slim. You got to think about everybody has their own distinct personality. Everybody's not going to be like I just said a few seconds ago. Everybody's not going to be a Jay Prince and be all cool, calm, and collected. And I think that Dame Dash has rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and Jay Z has too. He's not innocent by any means. But anyways, man, like this video, share it, comment, also hit the notifications. And again, it's Polo Sports Talking ENT. I'll holler at y'all.